It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
I got the feeling the fear. My city is crabs in the barrel. I learned to get back through the signs of the trials and the errors. Computer my life with the errors. I step like the Greek with no guidance, replying the errors. You niggas are not in my era. I was on that like Cronets. Put sand and get pressed like Kotex. I'm a black star with my squad like Most Def. Reign supreme, my face card like Maybelline. My dog used to push white like saving cream. These little niggas from the land of the Maybelline. You like to dance, have fun, try to shake the beam. God is my witness, they know that I'm flawed. But I got not folding than y'all. Set up the stage and I kill it, I'm going to war. Nobody can fuck with these bars. Roam through the land like seas. I'm drawing out a plan like Egypt, sowing my seed. Better y'all grow in season. I be going hard, no reason. Say la vie. One life, I got land to seize. Niggas might think I'm a Pharisee. This is my therapy. I do not care to please. Catch them out of Linux, homie, don't wanna square with me. Whoa. Better teach a man how to squabble. Rap money, but to fly me out of Cabo. Dedicated 1/4 to the game, boy. I got a shit bucket like a nigga hit the lotto. Backstage, pull the plays on the phone, baby girl trying to hit me with a slot like Nevada. Let me introduce you to my new model. Finna push these niggas off me like, push these niggas on me like, push these niggas on me like,
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there today. In this video, we're going to be getting into Boi-1da, and this is definitely a situation of secondhand embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, Boi-1da got on Twitter and completely fucking made himself look like an idiot, look like an ass, which this was completely unnecessary, unneeded. I don't know if Drake put him up to this or, you know, if this was a humiliation ritual to keep himself locked in with OVO, since there were once upon a time speculation of Boi-1da being the so-called OVO mole. So maybe he's just going, the extra mile to keep himself in good graces with Drake. But he got on Twitter yesterday and basically started asking people, if you hate Drake, what is it that you listen to when women are around? Or more specifically, tings, as they like to call them, right? He then came back and doubled with the same sentiment and said, as far as the other side. So I'm wondering, when he says the other side, if that's like a direct reference to Kendrick and his associates, who they listen to when women or tings are around. Now, the thing that I don't understand, number one, is you're on the side of the boy who claims that Kendrick Lamar has been dragging the battle, been dragging everything, right? He acts irritated anytime somebody brings up his name, his music, a battle. We've seen multiple people that have collaborated with OVO or once upon a time been signed to the label, or even fans who get offended when Kendrick Lamar music is played in their vicinity. But you claim Kendrick is the one dragging the narrative, dragging the battle, dragging everything, or the Kendrick fans. But then you get Boi-1da coming on the internet on a random ass Tuesday with, I'm assuming, nothing much else going on, and deciding to throw himself out in front of oncoming traffic. I don't get it. But let's go ahead and pull this up, because there's an entire article kind of breaking down this thing with some of the responses that he got, since he was genuinely curious, as he said. So here's what the responses look like. So here we are on Hot New Hip Hop. You know, they're always a toss-up, a 50-50 chance. But they say Boi-1da gets clowned after asking Kendrick Lamar fans what they listen to for a vibe. This is Boi-1da. Okay? So Boi-1da has been one of hip-hop's most consistently high-quality producers for years, which I still attest to that. Boi-1da, I told y'all weeks ago, Boi-1da's fire. He's super talented. He makes really good fucking beats. But talent don't wash off corny. Ask the nigga you've been working with since you came into the industry. They say he's a close friend and collaborator of Drake pretty much since day one. In a recent series of tweets, he decided to troll Kendrick Lamar fans, which I don't understand how that benefits him. What do niggas that hate Drake listen to when tings are around? He asked in his first post. LMAO. What do niggas on the other side play when they're trying to have a vibe? I'm curious. He asked again in a follow-up. Of course, the other side refers to Lamar fans, giving Boi-1da's own affiliation with Drake. The replies did not hesitate to make fun of him. Someone says, Kendrick, put your bum ass out of a job, my nigga. Real talk, wrote a top comment. We're actually going to skip past that because they got the tweets down below. Now, they also go into Boi-1da being a collaborator with Kendrick Lamar. He collabed on the song N95, co-producing it on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. He also co-produced on Silent Hill, the song I actually rapped on in the intro of this video. That's also a Boi-1da beat. Not to mention, Boi-1da was on To Pimp a Butterfly, co-producing on The Blacker the Berry. And if I'm not mistaken, people have discovered that Boi-1da is also deleting or has deleted his tweets from the past in which he spoke highly of Kendrick Lamar. So he's trying to erase the history of ever, admiring him or speaking well of his music. I guess, that comes with the OVO paperwork. Right? So here's the proof of the tweets, which are still up. You got High Power TDE News, which is a Kendrick fan page that says, "This you, clown." This is when they were in the studio, I guess, making the Mr. Morale album. Kendrick, Boi-1da. I'm not sure who this third person is. Y'all could probably tell me. That might be Scott, but I don't know. This person here says, Kendrick, put your bum ass out of a job, my nigga. Real talk. This person here says, meet the Grrrls. Wow. She knows says, if the other side is Kendrick, then Luther, Love, Loyalty, Dodger Blue, Die Hard, Purple Heart. These walls are examples. Songs that Kendrick made with women in mind specifically. We got this person here, King J. They gave a whole list of artists. Aaliyah, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick, Kanye, Pac, Luther Vandross, Nelly, BJ the Chicago Kid, Sir, SZA, Wale, J. Cole, Little Sims, Weeknd, Steve Lacy, Larry June, Outkast. Should I continue? This is one of the dumbest questions you could possibly ask. Like, I don't understand what it is about Drake homies and Drake friends that seem to think that all women care to hear is Drake. I think once upon a time, there was definitely a large populace of women, especially black women, that were really into the Drake movement. That time has passed. You know what I mean? There's still women that love Drake. I'm not saying that all women have just like completely cut him off collectively, but that fan base has dwindled down sizably. I think a lot of people have taken umbrage with the way that he's interacted with women in the music industry or just the industry period, and just the way that he's interacted with women in his personal life. Or even that video with the 17-year-old. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's turned people off. So to act like Drake is this unanimous, oh, when the girls are around, play him. It's been a long time since that was the case. I don't know what year these niggas are living in, but that shit been dead. Like, if you go back to, So Far Gone era, hey man, that was a time. That Marvin's Room era with fucking Take Care, I hated that era, but that was a time. You get what I'm saying? That was a long time ago. Like, I'm just trying to understand. I don't recall Some Sexy Songs for You like being this massive classic, unanimously loved record, and y'all just came out with that this year. I don't see where the staying power behind that record. Is impacting people in any way. So keep wondering, boy. They say Boi-1da sent out several more follow-up tweets saying that the replies to his initial question would be giving him laughs for weeks. He also claimed to be genuinely curious about their tastes. In response to the latter tweet, someone provided a screenshot of Boi-1da giving Mustard props for the Not Like Us beat. And I'm sure it's a screenshot because it's probably been taken down by now. Boi-1da also received some flowers from Billboard recently in the form of being recognized as one of the top 25 producers of the 21st century. He was the man behind the beat of Drake's first big hit, Best I Ever Had, and has not looked back since. In addition to Drake, he's also worked with Kendrick, Eminem, Rihanna, and several more of the biggest artists around. And now he knows what non-Drake music people listen to when they want to have a vibe, so they say. Pure craziness. And while you're out here, performing a census on behalf of Drake, I think what you should be asking people is, what would y'all like to hear? What would y'all be willing to accept from this nigga? What could make his popularity score increase when it comes to new music? Okay? Because none of what y'all have been producing ever since the battle it has concluded has been hitting the mark. Nothing has had staying power. Nothing has impacted the culture. And this is an artist who generally was ubiquitous in a lot of cases. Like nowhere, no stones unturned. You walk into a room, you're probably going to hear Drake at some point. You turn on the radio, you're probably going to hear Drake at some point. You go to a party or you go to some sort of event, you're going to hear plenty of Drake at some point. Features, the whole shit. Like, he was that guy. He was that massive. That's not the story today. Y'all know, I was just asking about a week or so ago, why is it that Drake can't get with Boi-1da and crank out a blammer? You know what I'm saying? That's with everything existing. He's made it out of other, BS. He's been able to smooth over a lot of shit. And I'm not asking for it. I'm not saying this like, oh, I need that Drake banger to like make life swell again. That's not me. I'm just genuinely asking, like, you have one of the top producers in the industry in your stable, in your in-house crew. He's your day one. He is your original producer. If anybody should be able to cook something up for you that will be able to impact, you would think it would be the guy who came into the industry riding with you, got you your first major hit, and went out and created hits across the industry for so many other people, for making so many other different styles. Why is it that Boi-1da can't seem to get you a joint? Why is it that he can't seem to give you anything that's inspiring anything within you? That's what also makes people question, well, where are the writers? Because clearly what Drake's been putting out for the most part in 2025, latter part of 2024, 2025, once doubt got put into the air, once people started saying that folks ain't around, or Drake started clearing house of, because he didn't know who he could trust. Sounds like some writers got sent home too, but now you're trying to send an invitation back to them. They say, we good. I'll figure it out. Because again, ain't nothing sticking, bruh. Y'all been throwing all that spaghetti at the motherfucking wall. The shit is not sticking. It's not done yet. It ain't even al dente. So it's a fucked up spot to be in. So much so that you online trolling instead of focusing on your next record, focusing on your next hit. You know that nigga taking a hit in so many different angles. He's getting hit in the courtroom by the judge. He getting hit by the fans. He getting hit by the motherfuckers who don't like him. He getting hit by motherfucking the DJ that don't spin. The DJ that don't spin, I done seen clips in the last couple of days of that nigga laughing at your motherfucking wig or alleged wig. I done seen him saying you getting your ass cooked in this lawsuit shit. Like, I'm like, whoa. Ain't no open seats on the side of righteousness, but wow. Stay your ass over there. But that is still quite interesting. The fuck? I don't know, man. Another thing that I want to put in here is I never felt like Drake made good R&B. So when you say, what do women want to hear? Or what do you play as a guy around ladies? I think R&B, I mean, not to say women don't like hip hop. There's a lot of hardcore hip hop heads that are ladies out here. I think you're greatly underestimating that. You know what I mean? Let's start there. You know what I mean? Because you could go to a motherfucking Griselda show, and although it may be a lot of guys, there's gonna be some women in that motherfucker. You can go to a Red and Meth show, there's gonna be ladies in there. You can go to any artist that you wanna choose. It's not gonna be 100% male dominated in the crowd. So to act like women are a monolith that only want to hear Drake, not only is that a supreme reach, but it kind of shows a certain level of like stupidity that I thought, you know, homeboy was a little bit above, you know, especially with the talent and the awareness that you've had in the studio with other people to know, because you got hits with actual R&B artists, real life R&B artists that could get on stage and sing and hit every note and could improvise on stage and create new notes to their pre-existing song. This nigga Drake, he got to stay right on cue with an auto-tune mic. All right? So let's pipe that shit down, man. But I'm not going to sit here all day and talk about motherfucking Boi-1da. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. First I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.